what is going on with these town hall meetings? You saw really an unusual situation, hundreds of demonstrators out there saying Erik Paulsen isn't showing up in person to town halls that we are inviting him to. And same thing with Jason Lewis. What is going on? And you see angry town halls across the country.
Sure. Okay, one of two possibilities here. One is that this is sort of the Democrats' version of the uprisings that we saw with the Tea Party back in 2009, of which then eventually has remade the Republican Party. Or B, these are sort of, small outbursts. But I doubt that small outbursts, because we're seeing them all across the country. I mean, we're seeing in part Democrats in organizing, but we're also seeing people within those districts very much concerned about issues about affordable care in terms of the Affordable Care Act, immigration, a lot of different things. And so I don't think there's one single answer here, but I think part of it is a very concerted effort to try to put pressure on Republican members of Congress in terms of trying to peel them away from supporting some of the reforms or changes, I should say, that the Trump administration wants.
All right. But again, the polls, as we saw in the beginning, Republicans think President Trump is doing a fabulous job. He's got a speech to Congress on Tuesday. Do you expect him to try and put out an olive branch, or do you expect kind of vintage Donald Trump?
It's going to be vintage Donald Trump. People kept assuming throughout the election that he was going to change. They thought after he got the nomination he would change. They thought after he became elected he would change. They thought after he became president he would change. Donald Trump is Donald Trump, and he's not going to reach out, and he doesn't have to in many ways, because he has Republicans out there supporting him, and that's why I link these two events together. I think the effort by Democrats and people within those Republican districts to try to pressure Republican congressmen, congresswomen, is an effort to try to sort of slow down or derail, what Trump wants to do. Whether or not successful or not, I don't know. But I don't think Trump is going to move beyond his base. The question is, does he have enough of a base to be able to hold Congress together? That's the real question.
And just quickly, the divide seems so profound. Are we just short-sighted and not remembering divides this deep? Or is this really something that is historic? Well,
obviously, we should not forget the fact that the most divided we ever were as a country was the Civil War. So let's bracket that off to the side here. We're about as divided right now as we've been probably in any time in recent history in terms of partisanship. We can chart over a 40-year period how it's hardened, how there are fewer and fewer swing voters, how the two parties have less ideological in common with the other ones. And so we are at a point right now where it seems to be very divided. Longer term, there's some demographic evidence that suggests in about a decade or so, some of that might subside with sort of generational shifts. But right now, we're at a real serious point in terms of partisan divide, and there's no let up in sight, at least for the foreseeable future.
All right, Professor David Schultz, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome.